North America's civil helicopters fleet. I flew the old heli this weekend. It was really weird weather. It was nice in the morning, shitty, and then nice. And I went up there when it was shitty. And for some reason, Burbank wasn't letting anybody transition through their airspace. And it looked pretty clear to me. The ceiling didn't look that low, but I don't know. I got to ask my instructor why. And so I asked when I made the radio call. I was like, it was coming up on it. And they were like going, 5 South transition. And they were just like, yeah, we're not doing that right now. And I was like, okay. Guess I'll go back where I came from. Little Brian Regan there for you. But I ended up going back. I went out to the west, and I just went out to Camarillo, and I just sort of flew the pattern, landing on the pad out there. And then when I came back, where I've been flying out of, I'm actually looking at the helicopter. There's this fucking helicopter. You got to see this thing. It's a one-seater. And I think the whole thing's design is to, like, pick shit up. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The Kaman, Kaman, K1200 K-Max. And it has, like, 2 main rotor blades right next to each other. I don't know how the fuck they don't hit each other. It's not like the Chinook. Yeah, the Chinook. There's another one here. The Kamov KA32A 11BC. It's like fucking motorcycles where they just all name numbers and letters. Where it has 2 main rotors, one on top of the other. This one is like I don't know what. So those people that could do that little butterfly thing with their arms? They bring them together and look like they Shut up, Bill. All right, whatever. So I come back to land, and I'm landing in between, like, we're just in a row, like a railroad apartment. There's that helicopter where I dropped off, towed my helipad out to, and then an A-Star. And there was not a lot of fucking room. And it was windy. And it's just like, all right, I got this. So what I did was I just sort of brought the tail around. And usually what I do is I just sort of drive. It's like you're in the air, but you just sort of drive on it. As long as you're just slowly moving forward, you don't get in your own wash, and you don't have to do a bunch of shit with the pedals. You just sort of like just set it right down. But this thing, because it was so tight, I literally had to come in sideways and then be over my helipad. So I immediately got in my wash, and it started fucking rocking back and forth. The 4-wheeler's right there. I mean, this was some big boy shit for me. And I set the fucker down, and I didn't like the way it looked. And usually once I set it down, I think like, well, you know what? I didn't total the helicopter. I didn't fucking kill anybody. Let's shut it down. I was like, you know what? Stop being a bitch. You can do better than that. So I lifted it up, and then I set it down where I wanted it to be. And I was like, all right, baby steps. Baby steps. I'm going to fly tomorrow, man. I can't wait. I just hope the weather's nice. It's been getting a bunch of rain out here, which is always good. But then, I was talking to this guy today. I was at one of my kids had a birthday party to go to, and he goes, you know what sucks? He goes, all this rain just grows shit that's then going to be on fire later on. It's like, yeah, that is a true statement, sir.